Trustin is a special kid. Trustin is my special kid. He's not the average 9-year-old. Outside of basketball, you just gotta love him. I mean, he got his flaws, everybody do, but Trustin is my special kid. He has been through, how many kids do you know that's been through something like that? Every kid has been through something. Everybody has been through something. But I really can't really pinpoint a lot of kids that watch something like that. Let's just fix this, guys. Slow down for a second. Let's just fix He watched something like that, and he's still whom he is today. You know what I'm saying? Why not support my baby? That's my why. Why not? That's my baby. That's my boy. It was never, ever a challenge until that day. Since that day, I've had to learn trusting all over again. When they did that to his dad, then it's almost like they took him out of here too.
So, start off like this. My dad passed away. It been hard in my life. So, I suffer from PTSD. I think you know that already. So, yeah, I suffer from that. And then I have flashbacks sometimes. And then I just go outside and start playing basketball. So then I work hard every day and get myself better until I can climb the board on the rankings list too and make my dad proud.
What's up? What's up? You better be fast. You better be fast. Ugh. You better be fast. You better be fast. Don't.
Trustin was, I want to give it every bit of a year old. 1 and 2, picked up a basketball, little bitty guy, shooting it.
Like I had a mini hoop in our house. Yeah, and then we set up some cones and I was dribbling the ball. And I was shooting it and I was dunking on it and everything.
You can tell at that moment he has bouncing it. He has some, you like, well, how is this little baby? He had it. And ever since then, it never stopped. It never, ever stopped.
It's basketball like fun to me. Me and my brothers and his friends, they used to go hoop. I would see them playing, then I would have been like a mini of them. Yeah, I'm gonna be a future of them when I get older.
I felt that come off short. Hey, that's crazy. TJ, you finna get Kobe be praying every time I shoot. Kareem can't give me points. Hey, Kareem can't give me points. You sound crazy.
Like Trustin can ride a bike with no training wheels at 2 years old. Could barely even make a full sentence, but could ride a bike with no training wheels. Stuff like that. Could dribble a whole basketball like with one hand up and down, shoot a shot at two, like stuff like that. So growing up over the years, his progress, and it's amazing. And watching it, and it's just knowing that he only in the 5th grade right now. He's still in elementary school. Like there's no hype for real. It's hypeness because of all the stuff he got going on, but he's just a kid still. So sometimes I gotta let that sit back in my brain. Like, you're not even 12 years old. You're not even a teenager.
Oh man, you know, he's just electric. I don't know if a lot of people may not remember this guy, but when Steph Curry first got with the Golden State Warriors, they had a player by the name of Monte Ellis. And he was just fast, electrifying, athletic, and Cheetah has always reminded me of him. His first step, phenomenal. He's very competitive. He can play the point guard, he can play the shooting guard. He played good defense. So, you know, when I watch Cheetah play, man, I really just say he's a special talent. You know, and I feel like it's up to me to help that rose blossom, you know, so that it be something that one day the world can see and just be like, wow.
I see him on a day-to-day basis, and I see the stuff that he suffered from. I see the stuff that he going through. You know, seeing somebody get killed at a very young age is very challenging. It's very hard to cope with as an adult. So just picture him being 6 years old, seeing that. He lived with it night to night. We focus on basketball, but we focus on maturity. We focus on adulting. We focus on stuff like that. Men skills that I got to teach him since he don't have a father, I feel. You know, so now it's like I didn't kind of had to step into adulthood, which I'm not really an adult, you know, and fatherhood at the same time. So it's like, it is what it is. We here now, and we got to keep it going.
I think I did it perfect.
It's like he suffered from PTSD, you know, he had bad dreams and stuff like that. And me witnessing that, it's like, dang, little Trustin. I didn't even witness somebody getting killed. My little brother did, and it was his parent at that. And he wasn't even less than 5 feet away.
We were both there and experienced it. For that to be my biological dad and my full sibling, it made us way closer than what we were before. It was his 3 daughters and Trustin there when it happened.
Shanaree called me and was screaming in the phone, and I was on Hemphill Road. You know, she called me, somebody just killed my daddy. My baby don't cuss. I never heard it. Never. I said, what? I just could not believe it. I got from Hemphill Road to Hemphill Road, Kings Lane's apartment. That's where it happened, right there at his house. I beat the police there. You know, the question that go in my head is, if I saw what I saw and I felt the way that I felt when I saw my kid's father like that, I can only imagine what Trustin actually seen. He watched him physically take his dad's life type deal. You know what I mean? Like him seeing a guy approaching his dad with the gun, but not being able to tell his dad, move out the way, Dad. None of that, because had he said something, he would have shot him too. Like, And when I saw him on that ground, whew, Lord, it just don't go away. That will never, ever go away in my brain.
My brother got good aim, so it's gonna be hard for me.
You just learn to live with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why Trustin often sees counselors, and that's why you see him busy. So he don't have no time to do what we just talked about.
Well, you better watch out.
I just want for him to be able to just live life. It ain't gonna be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But at least I want to make it as less of a hassle for him as I possibly can.
They want to kind of think about it. So, but for now we got Asia, Jasmine, and Melody. Okay. Great. The impact of experiencing gun violence, and more specifically losing a parent or a loved one to gun violence, it's mental, it's emotional, it's social, and sometimes it's even spiritual. And for me, as a person who lost, my father at the age of 12, I shut down. So the last youth dialogue we did, we actually asked how many young people that were there in that particular dialogue session that seen guns. It was 18 young people. All 18 had seen a gun. All 18 had either been in a house with a gun, touched a gun, etc. All of them said that gun violence had impacted them, whether it was through a shooting that they've experienced or that they saw, whether the victim or the perpetrator was a friend, a family member, a neighbor, and sometimes just even a stranger. It has impacted these young people literally in their everyday life. And so it's something, again, that I think is systemic, and we're going to have to come up with long-term solutions.
It's all teamwork, put it like that. If you put in like your foot into what you love and who you love and y'all all come together, stuff get easier before it get harder. As long as everybody work together, that's what I believe. Try to keep the loved ones close and try to treat everybody the way I want to be treated, so that's how I think we all keep together and hold tight, taking on like so many responsibilities. It's just be together and love each other and help each other as much as we can.
Oh, he said his ball.
I go through everything, and he sees it, and it just, put my baby in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Like all the thoughts that run through his head. First of all, his biggest thing is losing me. And I feel so bad because I know one day it's gonna be that. I had brain surgery at 14. And after that, I knew my life was gonna be different. And once I took that on, I had seizures for years. Once I stopped seizures, I became a diabetic. With that came along with amputations, heart attack. I spent 2 years in a wheelchair and them telling me I wasn't gonna be able to walk. Got scars up both legs because I was determined to walk. So I would stand up, fall, get back up. Stand up, fall, I get out my wheelchair on my own. That's just how you gotta be. And I put all that on the back for my kids. Them my kids. I love my kids. My kids know that my nerves are dying. And Trustin asked me that. He said, Mama, so what happened if the whole thing turned black? I said, well, that only means have to take it off, cut it off. He said, cut it off? I don't want you to lose your leg. I said, well, son, I don't want you to lose me. I don't care about no leg, no foot, no none of that. I'm still gonna be at them games. I'm still gonna put my fake legs on and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Period, that's it. We in this together. I love them.
What if he become an NBA star and I'm there? I can be like, I was at all his games since he was like 4, and it's just been amazing being able to see the other kids play against him too. But I feel like my dad is like looking down on him because he loves basketball. He knows that he's making my dad proud, so.
When you see this, I'm proud of you. And your big brother always here for you, man, no matter what, dude. Your brother will always rock with you.
It's tomorrow that you look forward to. You know, our past is our past, but you have a whole future ahead of you. And everything that you have going on in the positive aspect, you could very well take off. Trusting you have everything that you possibly will need in the future right up under your belt. All you have to do is, stay focused.